All right, scholars. Hi, welcome to our first video for math. Today we are talking about Module 5, Lesson 32. We're going to do a review about what we were learning right before we went on spring break, and then we will continue our learning as the lessons go on. So today we are focusing on, the goal is to be able to subtract a fraction from a mixed number. So the first problem that I have right here is 3 4/5 minus 3/5. We're going to go over 3 different strategies, and the first thing that you want to do is you want to look at the problem and look at what you're dealing with. So right here we see we have a mixed number, we have a whole number and a fraction. I look at this fraction and I see, okay, it's 4/5. Well, what I'm taking away from it is I'm taking away 3/5. And we know that we can only subtract the fifths minus the fifths because they're the same unit. Now, the first thing that I ask myself is, are there enough fifths here to take away this many fifths here? And if the answer is yes, then it's going to be a very simple problem. And as you can see, 4/5 minus 3/5, that is possible to do. So 4/5 minus 3/5 is 1/5. So 3 4/5 minus 3/5 equals 3 1/5. And then we can also show that on a number line. 3 and 4 being my endpoints, the total being where we start, marking it on the number line, subtracting 3/5, so we bounce back 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, and mark where we land. And we see, because the number line is split into 5 equal parts, that we landed on 3 1/5. Now, what I would like you to do is I would like you to try on your own 4 9/10 minus 3/10. Give that one a try on your own. Take it an extra step further and go ahead and try and produce the number line as well. You can pause this video at any time to take notes. You can pause this video to do the work. And you can pause this video if you just need a break. It's okay. I understand that learning from a distance can be overwhelming. But all right, we're going to move on to the second strategy for subtracting a fraction from mixed numbers. And we see up here that the problems all have the same skeleton to them. It's a mixed number minus a fraction. Same right here. Mixed number minus a fraction. However, the difference between this problem and this problem is that this second fraction, the fraction that we're taking away, is bigger than the fraction connected to the whole number. So 1/5 minus 3/5, that is not possible to do unless we decompose or break down one of these numbers. So this guy right here has a name. What we're taking away is called the subtrahend. Say that with me, subtrahend. And one strategy is to decompose the subtrahend. So when we're decomposing and we're using number bonds, the top of the number bond is always the total. And we want whatever it goes here and whatever goes here to add up to equal 3/5. So because 1/5 is the fraction attached to the mixed number, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make that one of the parts of our number bond. Now that means that the other part has to be 2/5 because 1/5 plus 2/5 equals 3/5. Now you're probably like, okay, well, why did you choose 1/5 besides the fact that it's the same fraction in the mixed number? Well, the reason why I chose 1/5 for this side of the number bond is because if you take your total, your whole, which is 4 1/5, and we subtract 1/5, that gives you a very simple whole number. 4 1/5 minus 1/5 just gives you 4 because 1/5 and 1/5 cancel each other out. So we've taken away 1/5. Now we have to take away 2/5. And 4 minus 2/5 gives you 3 and 3